7 years ago, I remember my family saying different things. They were all thinking the same thing, just not saying these exact words. Maybe just get a real job. Maybe you've heard those words too. Maybe someone said those to you recently. Or maybe someone said some version of that came across that way. That, hey, maybe you should just go get a real job. Hearing that, feeling that, the weight of that can be extremely disheartening. It can be really discouraging. But I think at the core of the people who surround us and the people who love us, I think it's really just fear of us pursuing something that is, quite frankly, unconventional. 7 years ago, what I'm doing now in filmmaking and photography was still pretty unconventional, and pursuing that on my own and making a business of that on my own. And so the people around me were afraid of failure for me. They weren't afraid that I couldn't do it. They were afraid of failure. My parents were afraid that I maybe wouldn't be able to take care of my family. My wife was afraid that I wouldn't be able to provide for us. All legitimate fears that I think other family probably thought that I was just going to be like a starving artist. All legitimate fears, all legitimate concerns. I don't think that they feared my ability to actually do it. I just think that they feared the industry or just circumstances would chew me up and spit me out. So if you've heard those words, or if you've heard something along those lines, I want to remind you that can be power, that can be encouragement. Somehow, weirdly, I think that can be encouragement to you that you are on the right path and that you can make something of what is deemed unconventional. Take those fears, take those things that people are saying and bottle those up and use that as fuel to your fire. 7 years ago, instead of going the opposite direction and believing and leaning into the fears that everyone else had for me, I took all of those fears, all of those things that they were communicating and sharing with me, bottled them up, and used that as my driving force for, hey, I'm going to show you. Just watch. And there's something incredible about somebody pursuing what they love, what they're passionate about, what gets them excited and exhilarated. It affects everybody around you. The people around you who see someone so focused, so driven on what they love and what they believe in and actually making it happen gets everybody else encouraged to do the same thing. Whether it's a hobby or whether it's an actual career, the people around you are affected by what you do and the energy that you put into the world, and by the drive and the focus and the determination that you have. People will notice. People take notice. So not only is it good for you, it's also good for those who are around you and a little bit fearful at the moment. So if you've heard those words, or if you know that they're coming, just remember, they're afraid, but you don't have to be afraid. You can do this.